And my song Love Thinking, basically I say the words the product of overanalyzation. She's perfect, nothing less. And so what do I mean by the product of overanalyzation? She's perfect, nothing less. Someone that literally thinks too much about and analyzes to the point where it's too much. Am I pretty? Is my stomach flat? Do I have um wrinkles on my stomach from having a child? Or do I wear wrong makeup? Should I put on more makeup? Should I perm my hair? Should I do this and do that? That's the product of overanalyzation. And a lot of people do it nowadays. I probably think mostly at least 85% of people do it. No, maybe even 90% of people overanalyze things now, especially in this new age of things like where people always posting nice pictures and videos that have to be perfect and all that. It's this simple in life and situations. Here goes a woman for you. This is the product of my idea of a woman. Just honesty. Simply plain honesty. Sometimes I gave guys the hardest time. Sometimes I literally moved too fast. Sometimes it was a a week, a day. Um, Sometimes I dated a guy just so for the simple fact I wanted his money. Sometimes I literally dated a guy just because I loved him. He had absolutely no sense, but it was what I wanted and he was what I wanted, and that was the situation I wanted. Sometimes it was someone older than me. Sometimes it was someone far too young. Sometimes it was someone way shorter than me. Sometimes it was someone, he might as well be LeBron James, how tall he was. He was too tall. Sometimes it was just right. He was the right height, the right situation, right personality, said the right things, everything connected, and I messed it up. And I completely sabotaged my own relationship with him. Sometimes I woke up and I wondered if I was pretty. Sometimes I thought about looking at other magazines to find different outfits to change my wardrobe because I thought I didn't dress right or carry myself right, wear my hair right. That's the product of reality. That's what a real woman is, people. Just mistakes that can always change. This is what I look for. And that's what I look for. I look for honesty and things that are so honest that the person knows it and can change it. And they're honest about their behavior and and what they'll do and their mistakes and the things they thought of and the things they think about that they shouldn't and the true feelings that they want to express. I got raped. I got I was depressed about this. I did this and that was the truth. I'm not going to candy coat it and say things like I'm perfect. I woke up every day in my best mood. I wasn't angry today. I'm just an honest person trying to change my personality and be the best who I can be. And I've made mistakes and I learn. And the older I'm getting, I'm wiser. And the most important things, I realize my mistakes, I correct them, and I believe in God. That's the product of my perfect woman, basically. That's what I look for. And to sum it up, here goes the parable. Sometimes I was easy. Sometimes I waited too soon. Sometimes I waited too late. Sometimes I dated a guy just for money. Sometimes he was broke. Sometimes he it was the perfect relationship and I messed it up. And I had to move on and find someone else way worser that I strive to be a better person to beat better people. Sometimes I worry too much about my looks when I and fashion and clothing when I should be worried about the right things and other things and different situations. Sometimes I'm worried about things that I shouldn't and I should just strive to correct them. Sometimes I literally worry about things about how I look, how what soap I should use, all that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I look for in women, man. The reality. That's why I say in love thinking. I know people are going to say I'm crazy for thinking that way, but that's the way I think. I know people are going to say love thinking, yeah, that's crazy, but the product of over analyzation. She's perfect, nothing less. And basically, she's beautiful. She can explore new futures. She can do whatever she do. She can go through the strife. She can go through the pain. Live life like no, it's a game because it's really a chess game and chess pieces where moves are being made, and different situations are trying to block you, and you have to try to overcome those situations. Not everything is about a being the same person all the time. Just remember you can stand up and change and do anything at any time. You can always open that book, learn to read, open those pages, turn those pages and fold into new situations. You can create new patterns out of your situations. You can get up and send your kids to private school and move to a different country and find your own hobby. You can go to all these different phases in life. Long as you're honest about your path and how you correctly can change things and you love God and realize you are always changing, then you're not then you won't be a product of over analyzation and you can create new things. Love thinking, enjoy my new single, Love Thinking, um by Jason Lofters. It's free to download and you can download it on my website, jasonlofters.com. Download it, enjoy it, please. And please worry about not overanalyzing things or thinking over things too much or making things too complex. It is that simple. Bless.